Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Unscripted and Unchained RPG Review. I am DM Bloodworth, and as you can see today, I'm going to be showing you a little bit of City of Heroes. Now, a kind of interesting story with this game. City of Heroes originally launched in 2004, and it was shut down in 2012. I had played this game pretty much. I don't recall if I actually started in the beta, but I played it from the day of launch until the day that it actually shut down. I absolutely love the game. Some of my most iconic characters that I created in City of Heroes. I wasn't a big fan of City of Villains because I don't think that it really allowed you to play a villain character the way that I was hoping that it would have done. But when I compare City of Heroes to the games that followed, the superhero games that followed MMOs, Champions Online came out in 2009, and DC Online or DC Universe Online came out in 2011. And I think that you're going to see when I fire this up, you're going to see that it holds up really well against those other two games that came out a considerable time after it. So I'm going to link the videos that I have from those other two games at the end of this video as well, and so that way you can, after you've watched this, you can take a look at that. I'll take a look at those two and kind of see what I'm talking about as far as the comparison is concerned. It really is. City of Heroes was a great game for its time, and it holds up well. The other thing that I fondly remember about City of Heroes was of all of the MMOs that I've played, and I've played more than 2 dozen MMOs. City of Heroes had the best launch that I've experienced in an MMO. Sorry, I'm talking kind of messed up today because I had a root canal done and I'm half my face is still numb. But I'm trying to get this video out anyway, so that I don't hit that, greater than 4 or 5 day, time frame in putting up videos, because it probably won't be until the weekend that I get another chance to do this. So getting back to, the game. So what I'm going to do is I've already created a character, and I'm going to jump in. And if you want to check this game out, you can go and do a Google search of City of Heroes 2019, and you'll come across various links where you'll see how to download the game. You have to join a gaming forum, and then that will link you to the secret server that they've been running for the past 6 years. And when I jumped in on the other day to make sure that it was actually working, the population of the servers, there was 4 servers. Three of them were North American and one was EU. And the 3 North American servers were high capacity. So that's a really, really good sign, that the game is well populated when they have 3 servers that are high capacity at the time. So I'm going to switch, and it's not fully compatible with Windows 10 in that you can't switch back and forth between Windows mode. So there'll be a little downtime in between shifting views here and going to a screen capture. Also, I hopefully the settings have logged in where I shut off the music because I don't want any kind of strike for the music, and also the sound effects and the music were super super loud on replay. So I've hopefully that change has taken place. The servers are also not incredibly stable, although it seems like it's outside of their beta testing, already. So I could jump in and find that my character's not saved. So we'll see how that goes too. So this is an unscripted and unchained look at City of Heroes, circa 2004. Perhaps I don't know if it's the version that you're actually going to see was modified all that much between 2004 and 2011. That may be, the case. But regardless, the game is running on an engine that is, 8 years, 8 years old. So come join me and take a look. So this is the opening screen, and once you've downloaded, so it's Tequila, so you'd have to download the Tequila client. Originally, I was logging in under Titan Icon, but then Homecoming actually worked. So and you could see there was a Homecoming beta. So I believe that they've passed through all of these before they got to the current. And I was able to log in and create a character the other day. So now, if anyone from Bloat Games is watching this, hopefully Eric catches this. He's going to see my character Micro Ninja, who was originally created in this game in 2004. So that was the character that I played through the entire time. And although I'm quite a bit rusty on playing this, it's been that long. So I'm going to run through the tutorial so that you can see. Now, the one thing I know from my test was that it was slower than, I had recalled. Oh, I gotta go here. So, yeah, once again, oh, there was 4 servers. So 4 North American servers, all of them still high capacity. And there's my character. So this is my character, Micro Ninja. And pretty close to what he actually looked like in the game back then. So he's a scrapper, a martial artist. And we're going to jump right into the game. Menu, and I can already hear the sound is still a bit loud. Audio. Let's see, sound effects. Let's turn that down a little bit more. And voiceover. All right, so as you can see, I mean, the graphics for a 2004 through 2011 game are really pretty cool. And I'd say they're on par, if not a little bit better, than Champions. So you click on it, you just ask about a mission, and then it goes here. You need an antidote for these berserker thugs. Sorry, like I said, that talking is going to be a little bit. All right, so I got to drag my powers down in here. Focus fighting. And I'm going to put sprint here. Focus fighting is a passive, and so is sprint. I can run very fast and just do these quick missions here. Now when you are running fast, you can jump a little bit further. Okay. Tells me to go to the terminal. Item. Drop this down a tiny bit. Speak to Officer Flint. Now you can see when you get new mission objectives, it'll put a yellow arrow and just kind of run to it. There's also a map. You hit the M and that map is kind of condensed. So we can stretch this a little bit. I guess I can't. But anyway. There we go. It was a tiny bit off camera, like off center on the camera. So I took about your powers. I gotta talk to this professor. So this professor tells you real quick how the gray name means that the enemy is vastly weaker than you. You'll gain no experience. Green means that they're 2 levels below. Blue means that they're the same level, or 1 level weaker, I'm sorry. White means they're the same level, and you'll get the normal amount of experience. Yellow means that they're a little bit 1 level tougher, and so you gain extra experience. Orange, 2. Red are 3 levels, and purple as it's going to kill you, basically. So, a lot of running back and forth on this initially. So, gotta go defeat some of these thugs. Contaminated thugs. So everything goes on a cool down timer. Well, this kick is pretty quick. Character starts fairly limited in the number of abilities that they have. Powers, like I can go with melee, minor damage, smashing, fighting, synergy. Brawl is probably a attack, and throwing knives is probably a thing we're going to test these out. I never usually use these, but let's see. Oh, it says go back. Well, let's test this out first. Let's see how far these range. Press the tab key and you'll unlock that. Overall, it's just like a simple little hit. There's no point in using Brawl. I'll actually take it off the tray. I might. Let's see how you take it off. Oh, remove it from the tray. I might keep the throwing knife though. At least until I get a better. Now the way this tutorial works is as you do more and more, it'll start showing you different layers of the actual mechanics of the game. Like they're going to talk about your inspirations now after completing this. So there's my inspirations. So it's telling me to kill 4 thugs using the inspiration. So this is like a power boost and this is a heal. So I will go back and find some more of those thugs. So it says to use this. So until you say now I'm powered up. So now I just picked up an enhancement, and I'll show you that really quick. So you can use any enhancement, any of the training enhancements you find, but other types of enhancements can only be used by specific origins. Right-click on the enhancement to get more info about it. You should now go to read more about enhancements at the terminal. Alright, so here's my enhancements. And so it says right-click on it, and I can get info on it. I believe once it's in this tray, it's actually working right now. So I'm picking up a little bit additional damage. If an enhancement is at a higher level than your combat level, then it will be more effective in what it does. Enhancements that are more than 3 levels higher or lower than your combat level, these enhancements will show up with a red level number indicating that they give you no bonus. So combining, talks about combining, that comes later. We'll worry about that later. Alright, so and I just picked up a second enhancement. Alright, so let's see, my second enhancement I just picked up. So I have 2 of these now. I forget how. I don't quite remember how enhancements get placed in. whether you actually slot them into the... You might not be able to do it during the tutorial either. So, it's been a little while. I took minus 2 points from something. Alright, we have to go inside a building, I believe. Yes. So they do have building it, you know, interior missions. And you have to defeat everything that's inside these. And these are solo missions as well. You see, so I'm going to be fighting let's click on them. Let's see if I can pull them. That was pretty quick. Actually stunned him. Kind of saw him like staggering a little bit. I'll take him off the sprint. It's not as distracting as he's running around. A lot of these interiors are, you know, tend to be very, very simple. So you can just hit the exit when you've done that, and it'll take you right outside the building. So that's a nice little fast travel. So I have leveled up when I hit this here, but I can't level up here yet. Let's talk to him. So now we're ready. We've finished the tutorial. Visit Miss Liberty and Liberty Park. So now I'm out of the tutorial and I'm going into Atlas Park. And this is where you're going to see a lot of the other players. Or at least I'm hoping we do. Help on. I love the fact that how much smaller he is compared to everybody else. Second kick. I also picked up a rest ability so I can heal up. You can see there are quite a few other players here. which is a really nice thing to see. So now I'm second level. I have just one inspiration left. I have 2 enhancements. Let's switch these 2. Interested in the store. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the city itself, where you can just start going into neighborhoods and you can just grind and attack. You can just grind and attack. So let's see. So speak with him. So where's this guy? Oh, there he is. So once you're into the bigger city, I mean, they're in some of these parks and everything. There's various monuments around. So in some of these parks here, you'll actually see there are thugs throughout the city. I'm going to wrap this up in a moment. But yeah, as you're going around, you can just keep on spotting these various crimes taking place, and you can play the crime fighter. Now, with a lot of the older MMOs, this kind of running back and forth is fairly common. Unfortunately, we start off with a fast travel. Let's see. Sent you all the way to the other side. All these robots. And so now we're going to enter into a complex here. So I'll do this one last one and then kind of wrap it up. The heavy bass beat of the music drowns out the scams of panicking crowd. All right. No, let me turn this off. Whoa. An orange. All right, let's see. Isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Alright, so I'm going to rescue the last person. So my inspirations are full. So this blue one, I believe, is like a energy speed. Let's see, catch breath, healing, and shield. I'm not so much worried about them. I gotta find the boss. Missed him twice. He was like stunned for a second. actually miss. Now you can see they don't do very much damage at all. There's got to be a boss here somewhere. You essentially have to defeat everything. I think that's someone cowering there, so... Okay. So, and again, you can go in here and defeat everything. But once you complete the mission, you can just hit exit. Select a destination. Oh. Wow, it was so full that you had to go to a different subserver of Alice Park. So now you can see where I can put those inspirations. So add an enhancement slot. I can put 2 enhancements. That's how it works. So I can put 2 enhancements in there, and I can put 1 in here. Reflexes. Okay, so now I got my 2 powers. I'm gonna put Thunder Kick. Oh, let's put that back there. So my enhancements. Been such a while since I've done this. So anyway, I'm going to stop it there for now. So let's see if we can come out of the game. No, that's not what I want. Let's go to menu. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Enhancements, so reduce defense. There, I'm going to save the other ones for later. Alright, so now I'm going to log out. All right, so there you have it. Kind of an extended look at City of Heroes, the 2019, opening up of the what used to be a secret server, and so you can gain access to the game just by doing a quick Google search and just typing in City of Heroes 2019. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'm going to link the other two games. I'm going to link Champions Online, and I'll link DC Universe Online as the videos that I had done previously to the end screen of this. So make sure you watch all the way through to the end, and then you can take a look at those two videos. You can kind of do a comparison. I'll put them kind of in order so that you can see the those other two games and see which one that you'd like to take a deeper look at. So thanks for joining in. I apologize for the struggling of talking today. Literally just got had a root canal done about 4 hours ago, so still struggling with that a little bit. So hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button if you like the video, and leave your comments. Anything that you'd like to see in the future, please leave a comment. If you're currently backing a Kickstarter or you're running your own Kickstarter, take a look. And if you're looking for a superheroes game, tabletop RPG, take a look at Vigilante City from Bloat Games. I have plenty of videos on Bloat Games materials, on my channel. So take a look at one of those. But yeah, Vigilante City looks really, really good. And so it'll tie in very nicely with this here as well. All right, so you all have a good rest of the week. I look forward to seeing you on the gaming screen sometime soon. You all have a good afternoon.